So welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham, and welcome to my show. And today we're going to be speaking with Stephanie, who keeps $20,000. She keeps her entire savings in cash sitting in a safe because she's afraid otherwise she'll spend it if it's in a bank account. So anyway, let's bring her on the show. Hopefully I could talk some sense into her, and we'll see what other questions she has for us. So with that said, make sure to destroy the like button, and let's begin. So Stephanie, welcome to the Graham Stephan Show. What's going on?
Not much. How about you?
Not much. So what's up?
So, I am a server. I'm 20 years old. I've been at this job for 5 years now. And I was a hostess at first for a few years. And I've been serving for the past 2. Mm-hmm. So, over the past 2 years, I have accumulated about 20 grand, like in savings, and I keep it all in cash in my parents' house. That kind of started because I was afraid that I would spend it if I put it in my bank account. So, yeah, I just don't know what to do with it.
That's crazy. You know, that's the opposite problem. Like, if I have cash, like, I purposely don't carry cash on me because I know if I have $20 in my pocket, it finds a way to be spent. Just for some reason or another. Even my thumbnail money. I have like a few $100s in thumbnail money. And even then, it's like, I end up using the cash for just random reasons. If it's in my bank account, I actually don't spend it. But if it's cash, I want to get rid of it. So you have the opposite problem.
Yeah.
So first of all, I mean, $20,000 saved up is significant. I mean, is this all your savings? Do you have a bank account?
Yeah, I keep like a couple $100s in my checking for day-to-day stuff. Mm-hmm. But pretty much everything I get in cash from the restaurant that's it right there.
Okay. So number one, you're going to want to get a bank account and put it somewhere because if you're not going to be spending it anyway, you may as well put it in some sort of savings account or something where you're not going to be touching it. Now, how much are your expenses every month? If you're living with your parents, do you have any overhead, or is this all savings for you?
It's pretty much all savings for me. I pay for my gas and the car insurance, but that's really it.
All right, so you're in a really good position. So here's what I would do. If you could just follow this, you're going to make so much money. Seriously, all you got to do is just follow these few very easy steps. Super easy. The first thing you're going to do is open up what's called a Roth IRA. Are you familiar with that is?
Sort of.
Okay.
I've heard it before.
So all it is, it's a retirement account that you could put this money into, and then everything you make within that account in terms of profit is going to be completely tax-free when you turn, 59 and a half years old. You get all the money tax-free. So let's say you invest $20,000 today, let's just say, and it grows, 10% a year, whatever that is. It's going to be worth, let's say, $500,000 or $600,000 in the future, like 40 years from now. I'm guessing. It's maybe something about that. All of that profit, you're not going to have to pay any tax on. So that's the advantage of doing this account. And the other advantage of doing this now is that you pay taxes up front on the money you put within the account. So let's say the $20,000 you've already paid tax on. I'm assuming, for purposes of this video, you've already paid tax on it. So yeah, you pay tax up front, and then you don't pay tax later on whatever that money makes you. So just go ahead, open up one of those accounts. You could do it through Vanguard, Fidelity, just one of those places. Just open up a Roth IRA. I like Vanguard, but the options there are limitless. So open up a Roth IRA. The next thing you would do is just take $6,000 of that cash every year and just go and put it in an index fund. Something like, if you're Vanguard VFIX, it's VF. I'm so terrible with this. It's early in the morning, guys, and I have not had all my coffee yet. So it's VFIAX, VFIX. I'll just throw it all in there. Or another one is VTSAX. Yeah, the other one is VTSAX, VTSAX, and it's just a total stock market index fund. So you'll do $6,000 a year. If you start doing that this year, within 3 years, you'll have all of your money from cash invested back into the markets. And that's it. And that's money, by the way, you're not going to be likely to touch, because if it's sitting in a retirement account invested in an index fund, it's not like you're going to go and take that money and be like, oh, there's a sale over here. Let me go and spend the money and cash it over my retirement account. You're not going to do it. So that's what I would do. the other thing I would do is if you have the self-control to open up a bank account and just not spend the money, open up Ally Bank. Right now they're paying, I think it's 1.1% in interest. Because as it is right now, you have $20,000 just sitting around. Let's say inflation is 1%. So right there, you're going to be losing money every single year. You'll lose $200 a year. So that breaks down. So you're going to be losing like $16 a month just by keeping your money in cash. On the other hand,
I didn't even think about that.
yeah. On the other hand, in Ally Bank, they pay you 1.5% interest. So every year you're going to make $220 a year just to put your money in Ally Bank versus keeping it in a safe. And it's not going to take you that. Well, okay. So here's the thing with Ally Bank, because it's an online bank. What you have to do is you're gonna have to be a little bit cautious about this, but you're gonna have to take some of your cash and put it in a bank, and then transfer that money from one bank to Ally Bank, because Ally Bank's an online bank, so you can't just go and like deposit cash to Ally Bank. You have to do it through like in some other sort of physical branch location. But the other thing is that you can't just walk in with 20,000 cash, be like, "Hey, I want to deposit all of this." They're going to make you fill out this IRS form that basically says you have to source where the money is coming from. They just want to make sure you're not doing anything suspicious or anything illegal, you're laundering money or anything like that. So that's all what that is about. So
Right.
So yeah. So I mean, I don't want to tell you to just deposit smaller increments over time, because I'm not supposed to advise that. But a lot of people do that. And yeah, it's all about just getting your money in a bank account and then from there transferring it to either a retirement account or like Ally Bank.
Gotcha. I do have like one concern with that though.
Okay.
So I am I'll be a senior in in college this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be going to law school, I guess, in 2 years.
Yeah.
So what if I put this money in the Roth IRA, will I be able to access it anymore for law school?
Yes. So here's the thing. I don't usually recommend you go and invest money within a Roth IRA that you intend to use for the next 20 or 30 years. Ideally, whatever money you put in the Roth IRA, you're going to leave it there. If you
Right.
need this money for college, it's like 2 years from now or like a year from now, you're going to have to spend like 15 grand. Then my recommendation would be don't invest it. Just put it in a high interest savings account. Do something like that. So you could even do a money market fund through Vanguard if you want to. But I would say go and put the money, at least have it earn some interest, keep it somewhere safe, and then if you need the money, you could always use that. Now the thing with the Roth IRA is the money you put in the Roth IRA, you could take it out. So whatever you put in, you could take out without any penalty. So if you deposit $6,000 in a year, you could take out the $6,000. But if you've made profit in the account, the profit has to stay in there. Otherwise, you pay a penalty and you pay taxes on the money, which defeats the whole purpose. So yes. So whatever you put in the Roth IRA, you can take it out. Totally fine. So if you invest $10,000, you could take out $10,000. But I don't recommend doing that. And I don't recommend investing money that you'll need for sure in the next few years. Who's paying for college? Where's that money coming from?
My parents.
Oh, jeez. This is you've got it made. So yeah. So I mean, gosh, what I would probably if I were you in your situation, what I would say is deposit $6,000 this year into a Roth IRA. Invest that $6,000 into a VT Sachs or one of those funds I told you. $6,000 because that account is limited to $6,000 a year. Then what I would do is take then you got 14. Then I would take like 10 grand. And I would go and put it in an Ally Bank savings account that's going to make you, 1.5% interest. Then you're going to have $4,000 left over. The $4,000, if you want to keep that in cash for, things that come up that you need, by all means. But generally, it's not good you pay for things with cash anyway. I'd much rather you use like a credit card and then pay off the credit card. Do you have a credit card right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd much rather you. Okay, perfect. So I'd much rather you use the credit card for your spending instead of cash. And honestly, if you keep a few grand in cash and like a safe, and it's not going to be stolen, or it's not going to you have like a fire or something like that, and your cash burns up. As long as you know that cash is protected and no one knows where it is, then I think you should be okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I wrote all of that down.
Okay, cool. And yeah, did you have any other questions for me or anything else you wanted to go over while you had me?
Yeah, no, I think you answered everything.
Cool. So that is what you do with your money. Give us an update. Make sure that you actually go ahead, open the Roth IRA. You're going to be very happy you did this in 30 years from now. Honestly,
Okay.
just put a portion of this money away like you've never even had it. Even if it's only like 12 grand, take 12 grand and just put it away and just pretend that money never even existed. Just have it invested. Never check the investment. Just VT Sacks. Don't even look at it. Just do one time, and that's it. Just keep buying that one fund and you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, I've never done anything with the stock market before. So that will be interesting.
Super easy. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't go and looking at like Wall Street bets and be like, "Yo, I need these Carnival Cruise spy put." Don't get into any like options rate. You don't need anything. Just a broad index fund. That's it. Super
Got
easy.
it.
Just VT Sacks.
Okay.
Just buy that one consistently, and that's it. Easy.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Cool. Good luck. Thank you so much, and really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cool.
So nice of you to help me out.
You got it. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, bye. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I post there pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there. As on my podcast, by the way, we just recently started up a podcast. The link to that is down below in the description. New videos posting every single Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to see this podcast, link down below. And lastly, if you guys want your 2 free stocks, use the link down below in the description. And Webull is going to be giving you 2 free stocks when you deposit $100 on the platform, with one of those stocks potentially valued all the way up to $1,400. So if you want those 2 free stocks, use the link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.